Hey! What's up? It's up. Wait, let me turn this fucking Japanese shit off! Fuck up! It's on. Alright. Hey. So, why am I here today? To make a video. In OBS, no less. Alright, so I filmed a little video the other day about Steven Crowder. People don't like it so much. Got 8 downvotes. I'm gonna upload this and then I'm going to actually delete that video. Or I'm not gonna delete it. I'm gonna unlist it. Because I'm gonna try to film something better today. Maybe people will not get so butthurt over me criticizing Daddy Crowder. Alright. Though this video is probably still getting downvoted, but they can't use the quality of the video as a criticizing. I'm sorry. People across me are, I think they're fucking doing their leaves or some shit. I think they got a fucking wood chipper outside. I don't know why they have a fucking wood chip. I'm sorry for the noise, okay? Actually, I'll be right back. 2 seconds. Sorry about that. I need to get water. Could I have just start a new video? I could have, but hey, this is the shittiest show on the internet, you know. I gotta fucking. I'm gonna stop mid video to get a glass of water, a bottle of water. I'm going to do that, okay? So, you don't like it? I'm sorry, but that's how I roll. Okay. That's I got water all over my crotch. Best place to get water. Okay. You like my nails? I painted all of them. But okay. Alright, people don't very much like me criticizing Steven Crowder. They love Steven Crowder, and when people criticize him, they're like, hey, you can't criticize my dad. Or they think I'm some fucking trigger lipto, you know I'm not even liberal. Okay, let me just close all this random shit. Oh, that's my Steam name. Okay. Okay, cool. Alright. So, I'm gonna kind of just criticize Steven Crowder broadly. I'm not really gonna respond to any specific videos or anything. But I'm just gonna, like, go through shit. Oh my god. Look at all this fucking girl. Ooh, what's this? What's this? Anyway, doesn't matter. Okay, fucking.
Just hang on. I'm not gonna leave you. Is it really worth it? Ruining your day worrying about expensive sunglasses? They break. They get lost. They get.
Okay, Saturday Night Live is a sketch comedy show with an added twist. Most sketches are performed live. This was really funny and novel in 1978, but in 2021, waiting.
We're going to do Steven Crowder. That's right. Steven Crowder. Okay, Steven Crowder. Well, Governor Caitlyn Jenner. Well, actually, okay, cool. Now let's do Steve. What is democratic socialism? What makes it different from regular social good work in the United States? Steve Crowder. Actually, let's see what this is.
Democratic socialism. It's not the same as socialism because it's democratic, right? Or something, right? People are buying that. People buy that now, right? Apparently. As though adding the word democratic in front of a word changes what it means. Just because we toss something to a vote doesn't change what that something is, nor does it alter whether that something is inherently good or bad. Couple of examples, because I know you'll ask. Hamas was democratically elected as the government in Gaza, despite the fact that the destruction of not only Israel, but the eradication of all Jews is in their official charter. Robert Mugabe, or Bobby Mugabe if you prefer, was democratically
George Orwell wrote the book 1984 in 1948. George Orwell was a self-expressed democratic socialist. Conservatives like Steven Crowder, Michael Knowles, Dave Rubin, Ben Shabibo, whoever the fuck, use 1984. So, democratic socialism is only cool when it's like, you know, there's somebody that they can use to like talk about their things, but not when it's... Alright. And they're using like an Islamic group, they're using... wasn't Mugabe like a fucking... wasn't he like a dictatorship? I don't know. It's not fucking... Oh my god.
Elected by a loving...
I wasn't planning on watching this. Let's watch this.
Majority in Zimbabwe. Zimbabwe, how's that working out? Venezuela? Well, Hugo Chavez, noted personal favorite in...
Hugo Chavez... Okay, Venezuela is not a democracy, it is a dictatorship. Ooh, boy. Yes, I'm a leftist, and I don't like Venezuela. I don't like dictatorships. I'm anti-author... You can be leftist and an anti-authoritarian. Who knew that? Libertarian socialism is a thing. Look it up.
Friend of Sean Penn, to whom he constantly pointed as being unfairly characterized as a dictator when in fact he was democratically elected as a socialist. Well, how'd that work out for Venezuela? Well, it's now on the brink of collapse, despite it being one of the most resource-rich nations in the entire world. Basic things like eggs.
Yeah, who was that? Who raped the nation of Venezuela? Probably for centuries, right? You know, you want a good read? You want a good read? Oh, by the way, I'm waiting for this video to get fucking downloaded. This shit. You want a good read? I've been reading it so far, actually. Open Veins of Latin America by Edward Galeno. I mean, this isn't probably... I mean, I've never read the original Spanish version. I'd like to eventually, maybe once I learn Spanish. But, I mean, this book's pretty fucking good. Talks about how... Is there a thing on Venezuela in here? So I haven't read much of this yet. Venezuela. There's a bunch of stuff in Venezuela in here. Who would have thought? I found my couch. Okay.
Milk, flour, and toilet paper are either too expensive for the average Venezuelan or simply out of stock. Out of stock, mind you, democratically. I know. Some of you will say, well, that's not fair because really we knew all along it technically was a dictatorship. Okay, that's fair. Let's move on to example number 2. Denmark? Okay, here's the time where you point to an entirely homogenous population.
We gotta move on. I'm not gonna respond. I'm gonna move on. Okay, fine. Let's move on.
Democratically. I know. Some of you will say, well, that's not fair because really we knew all along it technically was a dictatorship. Okay, that's fair. Let's move on to example number 2. Denmark? Okay, here's the time where you point to an entirely homogenous population, about 1/60th the size of America's, and you point to that as the blueprint. Okay, let's go there. This is a place where the middle class can't even afford a car because of...
What? Hey, Steven, what was the point of mentioning that they were homogenous? What does that have to do with the price of tea in China? That have anything to Steven, that have anything to do with anything by any chance? It's kind of strange that you would mention that it was homogenous. Seems kind of irrelevant if you ask me. Makes you think. It really does.
Good place, not bad people, but a success to make one thing clear. Technically was a dictatorship. Okay, that's fair. Let's move on to example number 2. Denmark? Okay, here's the time where you point to an entirely homogenous population, about 1/60th the size of America's, and you point to that as the blueprint. Okay, let's go there. This is a place where the middle class can't even afford a car because of the 180% new car tax. And the Prime Minister was so fed up with Americans pointing to it as a beacon for socialist success that he felt compelled to clarify, I would like to make one thing clear. Denmark is far from a socialist plan to...
Denmark is not socialist. Do you know what you know what Denmark is? It is a social democracy. Because people like Steven Crowder, I don't think he they know the difference between a social democracy and socialism or democratic socialism. I know they sound similar, not the same thing. In fact, hold on, just fact check. Can Denmark, can Danish people afford cars? Things like the only right Denmark, car ownership is 29. So they don't need a car. So even if it, yeah. So Crowder, the reason they don't own a fucking car is because they don't need one. Crowder, you're a fucking idiot. It's like New York City. Why do you need a car? Okay, so let me just get a knife. I don't have a knife, but I have a fucking a pen. Poked a hole right into fucking Crowder's argument. They don't need a fucking car, Crowder. That's why they don't have one. That's because they can't fucking afford. Well, I don't know if they can afford it, but it's not like they need it anyway.
Economy. Denmark is a market economy.
It is.
Sweden, I love Sweden. Okay, great bikini.
Although don't tell that. What I get banned. Don't tell Crowder that market socialism is a thing. His head will explode.
Team, and thanks to that country, my armoire now doubles as a bookcase. Speaking of which, the founder of IKEA, let's be honest, the only really cool export from Sweden, aside from a few good hockey players, left Sweden because of the stifling high tax rate. So, Sweden, good place, not bad people, but a successful model for a viable economy in today's global market? Incorrect. The fact is that over time, the greatest enemy of socialism is reality. The reality that human nature will invariably pull certain people toward individualism and success and...
Yeah, because, capitalism is not going to fucking fail one day. No, it's going to keep getting bigger, until we have a revolution where... if a revolution happens. Now, capitalism, it can just expand infinitely, no problem. That's how things work. Yeah, totally.
And others toward laziness and collectivism. The tension...
Laziness! Because everybody in socialism is lazy. Obviously. We're not even talking about democratic socialism anymore. We're just talking about socialism. Socialism is bad because Vuvuzela,
between the makers and the takers always leads to socialism's inevitable collapse. But I know that I can give you examples of failed socialist economies until I'm blue in the face, and you won't care. Because at least socialism is inherently more morally altruistic than the evil, greedy, capitalist warmongering seen in the West. Greed? What's more greedy than wanting to take from someone else something that you haven't earned?
That's not socialism! What the fuck? Oh my god, this is...
Unlike capitalism, free enterprise, which can only occur truly through voluntary transaction, socialism...
Yeah, what about the workers who, Okay, wait, holy fuck, hold on.
Wanting to take from someone else something that you...
Okay, yeah, what's more greedy, want to take something from something you haven't earned? Okay, what about the workers who are exploited by their bosses and fucking get, like, a nice... How much more? Let's just take America with them. How much more do bosses make? Here, this is securities and exchange. 20 to 25 times average worker salaries. 20, okay, motherfucker. Yeah. So, this is capital. I'm glad Carter does not like capitalism.
You haven't earned. Unlike capitalism, free enterprise, which can only occur truly through voluntary transaction, socialism can only occur at gunpoint. That's what it comes down to. If you don't pay your taxes, once you get through the IRS and the auditing and the lawyers and the PR stunts, people make you give the government your money, an increasing amount of your money, the more successful you are, or they send in scary men with guns to take you away. Now, so long as the people having their stuff taken away at gunpoint are in the minority, and the majority feels that they'll get to benefit from more said taken stuff, you'll always be able to win that decision through a popular vote and claim the moral high ground through democracy. Putting the word democratic in front of your socialism doesn't make it any inherently more moral nor less violent. Did you get that, American wannabe socialists? Also, get a job. Please, like a real job. You'll probably have to shave first. I'm Steven Crowder for Prager University.
Hey, Crowder, why don't you shave? You got fucking big ol'... Okay, I'm not watching this. Crowder, you got a big ol'... I'm sorry, baby. Let me just...
Like, there
we go. Crowder has a big ol'... Yes, Crowder, you haven't shaved. Why don't you shave? But, okay. Crowder, like... Crowder, you don't... I want to ask Crowder what socialism is. Socialism is when no iPhone Vuvuzela, right? Okay. This is just... I'm in pain. I have a slight headache right now because of how fucking annoying that was. Maybe I'll actually drop it as well. But let's do Steven Crowder. I wanted to do Steven Crowder. What video did I want to do? Because I wanted to do. Oh, still here? Oh, still here.
Just maybe appeared online.
Alright. Tell me if this is funny. Alright? Tell me if you think this is funny.
You found yourself at the junction where worlds meet. Politics.
Civility? How about honesty in this country, folks?
Entertainment.
I don't like entertainment.
And a whole bunch of other stuff.
It's about having a healthy body image. You have a very unhealthy body. You should have a horrible body image.
Not a big comment for the marketing group.
We are definitely going to get... This week marks the second show in June.
But you're a strange animal.
This week marks the second show in June, which is officially Louder with Crowders, Cultural Appropriation Month, where we take you across the globe to experience and appreciate all the great cultures this world has to offer. This week, the mystical, age-old culture of China. You know what that sound is? That's the sound of the weekend. I don't know. I'm gonna get my headphones, but I gotta go behind this.
I'll be honest. This is the second weekend, and I have yet to think about how to accommodate the old cans.
This is a disaster.
This is a disaster.
For people listening terrestrial, we've gone all out with Cultural Appropriation Month, and it's a little hard. It's a little hard to pull off. I also just realized I just maybe appeared online nude.
Well, that's a treat for everybody.
China this year, this month, this week, Cultural Appropriation Month. Also, for reference, Not Gay Jared was the one who decided to dress up the way he has as a geisha.
I'm very committed to the role of what I do.
Yes,
so glad to be with you this week. Hold
on, so they did somewhere. Steven Crowder, not a racist, mind you. Just like dressing up like a Chinese man and going, "Mr. Sorry." Oh, why do you have to do my boy? Why do you have to do my boy Bob Ross like that? Why? What did Bob Ross do to you, Crowder? Oh God, Elon is just... No, but let's go with who? You know what's another good one? This is a good one. This one. This kid. Keep in mind, this kid is not based.
Legal immigration from poor third.
He's an Nazbol. This kid. What's his name? Yusuf or something? Isaiah. I don't remember what this kid's name is. He's not based. He is a Yusuf, yeah. He is a Nazwolf, but he did fucking faceplant Crowder. He ran up to Crowder and like fucking slammed his face into the ground. He's not based, okay? But he did destroy Crowder, okay? Yeah, I don't really have anything else to say. Crowder's not funny, and okay. I just gave you an example of Crowder being fucking racist, or just now. Certainly anti-Asian. I mean, I don't know if you've seen. I'll do one more, because apparently y'all think Crowder's not racist. Yeah, I'll do one more quick one, so then I'll just come on.
I get.
I don't know where you find this many farmers of color, but
Okay, so first, farmers are wrong, but better.
for colored farmers, farmers of color, roll the tape.
Farmers are the thing, though. They're up towards one thing, probably that's going to sit there and say, too. You've built your platform.
Historically been excluded from government agricultural programs. The American Rescue Plan sets aside $10.4 billion for agriculture support and allocates about half the funds to farmers of color.
Good one. Keep going.
Yeah,
slavery joke.
All called himself the urban man's Johnny Carson. I think sealed Iowa for new dunks.
Yes. Pretty much what they do within
the original one's gone. I can't find it. I don't have time. Well, I don't have time to find it. Steve Crowder's racist. Okay. This video it still pretty sucks because I don't know how to do videos just yet. I'm an aspiring bread tuber, even though I want to make more apolitical content. Crowder, he's not funny. He's racist. Conservatives who didn't like my last video, they downvoted the shit. Tell me, I want to know, in this video, in the comments, what was funny about that Chinese fucking shit? Because apparently, he's very funny, right? He put on the conical hat and he did the shit. What was funny? What was the joke there? I want to know. Please tell me in the comments. What was the joke? Evidently, I didn't get it. I'm a triggered libtard. I didn't get the hilarious comedy that Crowder was playing. So I would like to know. Please tell me sometime. What was the joke? That I have to go. I have to do some stuff. I have to go watch a streamer in a little bit. I have to clean up my house. I have to take a shower. Please tell me though. In the meantime, in the comments, what the joke was. What was so funny about that joke? What was the joke that Steven Crowder did in that one video? And what was so funny about it? I would like to know. Thank you. Have a good day.